It doesn't matter that it's Christmas because not everybody will have Christmas cheer. So, this is a message to all Karens who still feel like you're going to run your fresh mouth and call brothers anti black slurs and think that we're just going to not do anything about it. Check this out.
Oh, this is a fire. You last goddamn months. Don't be rude.
Stop! I'm not.
He's tripping.
Yeah, I knew you were one of them.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm not sure where this happened, but it was somewhere in the United States. And at this point, it happens everywhere, right? As I always say, not all black people are going to have the turn the cheek moment, even though it's Christmas. This happened, sometime this month. And yeah, she got snatched up. But can we just talk about how the brother that she was actually arguing with and then called him the N word? How the other brother moved him out of the way so he can gather her all the way together? Can we talk about how that happened? Because this is a clear example of how the difference between us and them, lately anyway, is that when they pop off and run their fresh mouth against a black person, there'll always be a black person that's going to take up for them, right? So even if the person that one of the folks, in this case, Karen or Becky, whatever we want to call her, is running her fresh mouth, that brother that she was running her fresh mouth to didn't do anything. But there was another brother who was like, oh, no, 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 you're not doing that to my brother, even though they don't know each other. But what I noticed with the folks these days is that they can run their fresh mouth and we may gather them all the way together and their people are not, rocking for them. I've been seeing that more and more. I mean, it happened in that store. I didn't see anybody run to her defense, not even the store clerk. Like nobody. She got snatched up, gathered, and she was still running her fresh mouth after the fact. Fortunately, she didn't get very badly hurt because at the end of the day, I'm really not an advocate for violence. However, if you run your fresh mouth, you got to be prepared for the consequences. And clearly she didn't because, as I said, she was still running her mouth afterward. She was still like, she came out of the she came off the rope and still running her mouth. But in any event, I'm just glad that it didn't end up in an arrest or anything like that. Not sure, it may or may not have, but from what it looks like, hopefully it did not. But at the end of the day, here's the lesson. Karens, you gotta stop it. Brads, Beckys, you gotta stop it. You have to stop it. You can have a dispute with somebody. It happens in stores. I mean, people are just so angry these days. You can have a dispute, but you don't have to be calling us anti-black slurs. You don't. We don't do it to you. So stop doing it to us. Something like this can happen to you. And I don't know how many times I got to tell y'all. But I will keep telling you and showing you, God knows. And maybe eventually you'll get it. I don't know what else has to happen to y'all, but eventually you'll get it. But in the meantime, family, let me know what you think about this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this content. Also, don't forget to download the African Diaspora News Channel app from your Google or Apple store. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Truth in Black Excellence with Emma Ansah. Until next time, please be safe.